What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another map tour with your boy CJ Farms right here on FS22. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button for me. Click that bell and click also to know exactly when I post new content and when I go live. And if you want to get your hands on some amazing and awesome Giantssoftware gear and help support the CJ Farms YouTube channel in the process, be sure to check out the links below in the description with the blue diamonds beside it. That being said, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the show. Alright guys and girls, so today we are going to be having a look at the old stream farm made by Black Sheep Modding. Now the first thing I like to do when we come to these maps is to actually have a look at the map before we actually go on the map tour. So let's go up to the map itself. As you can see, it is a pretty good sized map, guys. Now this was an FS19, I think it might have been an FS17 as well. Not too sure about that, but I think I remember it being an FS17. Anyway, I do know for a fact it was an FS19, but this is a huge map, guys. Huge and beautiful map. There goes the train right there. Choo-choo. But you guys can see we do own field 1 and 2 by default. So when you go into the map, you are going to own 1 and 2, which looks like pretty good sized fields. Now 1 looks a little small, but 2 does look pretty good. Pretty big is what I meant to say. And let's go ahead and we'll have a look at all these points here in just a minute. We're going to go into the store and we're going to have a look at what equipment we own on the farm. So, own items right here. We're going to go to small tractors as we own the Fendant Favorite 511C. Medium tractors, we own a John Deere 7810. And then harvesters, we own the Giantssoftware Topliner 4090H. Now, that's one thing I wish they would change. Like, this is the default, the base game harvester that came with FS22, right? I wish they would put better harvesters on these maps when they first, when they build the maps and they put the equipment on there. I wish it was different harvesters, like a John Deere harvester, something else besides this Giantssoftware. I mean, it's not a bad harvester. It's just, yeah, I like better harvesters. Front loaders, we got the Schaffer 2630, and then for vehicles, we have the Lizard pickup 2017 truck. For trailers, we have this Claus Carrot 140 TD, and then for our header for our harvester is going to be the Topliner 4090 header. We do have a plow. We've got a Pottinger Servo 25, and then on cultivators we've got a Rabe EG39. Seeders, we have a Nordstein HK25 plus NS 3030. Front loader tools for your front loader here. We got a universal bucket done by Albert. And then our header trailer is the Giantssoftware Topliner 4090 trailer. So you got a trailer, a header trailer, which I'm not too big of a fan of anyway. I'm not too big of a fan of header trailers. I'd rather just carry it on the harvester. Weights, you do have the John Deere 900 and the FGB 600 done by 10 Winkles. So, all right, guys, let's get into the map here. Let's go back up to the map. And we're going to start visiting some of these places here. Actually, before we do that, let's just have a walk around the farm. So this is, as you guys can see, and I'll pull the map up here so you guys can see it as we're walking. As you guys can see, this is the main part of the farm here. In here is going to be, it looks like what is a vehicle workshop, I believe. Yep, that's a vehicle workshop. This right here is where you're going to purchase some animals. Probably your chicken coop looks like. Absolutely, that's what that is. Right here is one of our vehicles. This is our front loader. And then over here is probably where you're going to feed your chickens, dump the wheat off in there. Over here, we have our Fendant. Now, that's another thing I wish they would change is the base game equipment. Like, not change the base game equipment, but change what you put on the farm. Put some better equipment for us. Like, I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys. When I come to a new map like this, I sell all the equipment and I purchase my own. That's how I do it. I don't use the equipment that comes with the farm. That's just me, though. That's just me. Here's our Pottinger plow right here, guys and girls. Here is our seeder. And I'm not too sure where everything else is. Okay, so here's our cultivator right here. The front loader bucket is right here with the front loader, so you can just kind of hop in, attach it there. And I'm not too sure why that's starting up automatically, but shouldn't be. Anyway, you just detach it right there, and okay, now it's going to shut off. All right, and then over here looks like we got some storage. I believe this is our cow shed. So this is our cow shed here. This is where we're going to get our milk from, I believe. On over to this side right here, in this part of the cow stable. This is going to be where we feed them out right here. All these doors, I believe, do open. So we got a pretty good sized cow stable here. We got 2 built-in silo bunkers out here to make your silage. And then on over here, this is where you're going to get your slurry from. It's a pretty nice farm, guys. It's a very nice farm. Let me get into flight mode here, just in case I want to fly around. We can do that. And here's our harvester right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is some more storage space, I believe. It is. Oh, this is pretty nice, man. This is actually really nice. I like this farm so far. I like it. So that's a lot of storage space right there. Let me get out of there. Let me close them doors, and let me close. Does that one close? Okay, that does not have a door. Okay, and this does not have a door. Up here you got like a little shed right here for some storage as well. Let's go ahead and let's pop up. And it's a really beautiful map, guys. The thing about this map is it's huge. It's if I go up here, you're gonna see almost a city, right? It's like a little subdivision, countryside type map over. I love the fact that they put a church here. I think that church is absolutely beautiful. There's somebody coming out of church right there. As you guys can see, there's a huge map that we got a windmill over here. Well, we got a few windmills around the map, looks like. But it's just like a little town here, a little countryside town. So there's our biogas plant. So what we're going to do now at this point, I've kind of showed you the map here from the bird's eye point of view. Let's go ahead and let's drop back down. And I think this is where we just came from. Yeah, this is where we just came from. So here's some more storage right here, guys, on the main part of the farm. So this is your main part of the farm right here in this area. Let me slow my guy down just a little bit. And you got, like I said, you got your silo bunkers over here. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's another one. There was 2 over here, was there not? Yeah, there's 2 over there. And there's 1 right here. So you actually got 3 silo bunkers. So that's pretty nice. That's always nice to have those. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the map. And we're going to visit some of these places. So let's go down to the sawmill. Let's visit the sawmill. So this is going to be our sawmill right here. Very nice. And then what's next door here? Now keep in mind, guys, I believe you do have to own these. Yes, you would have to buy the sawmill. So in order to do your work here at the sawmill, you have to own it. Make sure that you do own it. And I believe the same goes for some of these places right here. I think this one right here you have to own. Yep, you have to own that too. So this right here is going to be what is this place? This is Henry's Carpentry Workshop. So we have a carpentry workshop on that. That's pretty new. I don't think I've ever seen that. Right here, of course, is where you rent your train at. And then let's go back into the map, and we're gonna pop over to that's the railroad silos. So this is your railroad silos over here, guys, where you drop off your harvest. You haul it over to the other part of the map, sell it off. You guys know how that goes. I have a tutorial on how to operate the trains. If you guys want to see that, I'm sure I'll drop it somewhere in the video here if I remember to do so. All right, let's go back to the map. And what else do we have to look at? I mean, there's all kinds of stuff to look at here, guys. I mean, look, there's all kinds of stuff to look at. Here's a restaurant. Now, I don't believe... Okay, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You got to own it. Yep, you got to own this stuff. Okay, now that's the tailor shop. That's the tailor shop. That is the tailor shop that you have to own. Now, the restaurant itself, you do not have to own that to drop your harvest off there. But the tailor shop, you do have to own. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is it's just a little subdivision type thing. I mean, look at how beautiful this map is. It's huge. It's huge and it's beautiful, and I wish they would somehow implement fishing into FS22. I don't know why, but I don't know. I love fishing. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful map. And over here looks like we got another spot right here in this area. This is going to be sweet and sour raisins. So this is probably our production plant for our grapes and stuff like that. I'm gonna guess just by what that says. I think that's what this might be right here. Let's see. Oh, that's actually not a. Is it? Yep, grape. It's grape processing unit. Just keep in mind, I believe you do have to own this as well. Yeah, anytime you see one of these little gears right here, guys, more than likely that means that you have to own it. Yep, that's what that is. All right, let's go back into the map, and let's go over to the dairy. Let's go over to the dairy. This is where you're going to drop off your eggs and your milk. And again, you have to own it, guys. Just keep that in mind that you have to own a majority of these places on this map. But Old Stream Farm done by Black Sheep Modding. I mean, awesome job. It looks amazing. I don't have any downsides to it yet as far as I can see. Everything looks really beautiful to me. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this particular map, guys. It's just a lot of stuff. So, man, there's so many new maps coming out, and I just want to start a series on all of them. But you know, you can't really do that because then you're just going to overwhelm yourself with content. And I don't ever want to do that. I want to always, you know, make sure I'm under control of my content. I don't want to overdo you guys either. In here, guys, I believe, is this a vehicle workshop, is it? Or is it just there for looks? I think it's just there for looks. But we got some name brands here on the side of the building. We got Fennett, Kuhn, and Maxi right there on the side of the building. So that's some name brand stuff. Because this is the grain elevator. This is a grain elevator. So this is new as well. Let's go ahead and slow down just a little bit. And so this is your grain elevator. Now, I don't know if I don't think you have to own this. I don't think you do. Yes, this is just a grain elevator. I think this might be a store point. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me pop up. Okay, so this might very well be a sell point. Now, the way you find out if it's a sell point is you're going to go into here, go down to the store. I mean, your prices. And, yeah, your grain elevator is a sell point, so it is not a store point. So you can go down through here and see where everything is to be sold at on the map. But this is a huge map, and it's pretty awesome. I remember playing on this map on FS19, and I always enjoyed it. Let's hop over to the bakery real quick, guys. Here is the bakery. This is going to be Morgan's Bakery Homemade Goods. Now, this is a factory, I believe. So, yes, you do have to own it. So, any kind of production factories or anything like that, and they got the gear beside it, like that, you more than likely have to own it. So, $50,000 for that one. Whew. All right. So, and keep in mind, guys, the new farm mode, you start in $100,000 with $100,000. But for those who need money, some quick money on FS22, whether you're playing on console or whether you're playing on PC, I've got a couple of videos, a couple of tutorials that will show you how to make money quick, like really fast. Within just minutes, you'll be filthy rich. But I think that is kind of pretty much it. I mean, other than the fact over here we have a grain mill on this side, which is the same thing as the other side. It's just at a different location. Now, this grain mill is a little bit different. This is the Golden Field grain mill right here, and again, guys, you have to own it. Let's see how much this one is. $96,000, so almost $100,000 for that grain. Whoa, watch it, man. Almost $100,000 for that particular grain mill right there. But there is your map tour, guys, for Old Stream Farm. Big shout out to Black Sheep Modding for taking the time to make this farm and bring it into FS22. And what is this over here? What is this? Okay, so we can't get over there. Can't get over there. I was going to try and go in that tunnel over there, but we can't do it. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button for me. And click that bell and click also to know exactly when I post new content and when I go live. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your hands on some amazing and awesome Giant software gear and you want to help support the CJ Farms YouTube channel in the process, Be sure to check out the links below with the blue diamonds beside. Until next time, be safe, be awesome, and be humble. I will see you all in the next video.